Did you know that the average American home has over 300,000 items inside? From kitchen gadgets to clothes we rarely wear, we're surrounded by things that don't truly bring us joy. In fact, 84% of people feel stressed by the clutter in their homes. Yet, minimalists seem to thrive by doing the opposite, letting go. Why do minimalists find peace in living with less? Is it just about throwing things away, or is there something deeper to it? In this video, we're diving into the surprising ways that simplifying your life can lead to more freedom, happiness, and peace of mind. You'll discover strategies to declutter not only your home but also your mind and emotions. We'll explore how letting go of material things can actually help you gain more time, more clarity, and even more joy. Get ready to rethink everything you know about possessions and learn why less really is more. Stay tuned. Chapter 1. The freedom of empty space. Why less is more in a world of constant noise and clutter. Minimalism offers a refreshing solution: empty space. When you clear out physical clutter, you often create room for mental clarity and peace. It's not just about getting rid of things, it's about making space for what really matters. Studies show that clutter can negatively impact your mood, making you feel more stressed and anxious. According to a study from the Personality and Social Psychology Bulletin, people who live in cluttered environments report higher levels of cortisol, the stress hormone. One of the key strategies of minimalism is simplifying your environment to promote calmness. Think of it as creating a peaceful backdrop for your life. Empty spaces don't just look clean, they help you breathe easier and think clearer. This doesn't mean your home needs to look bare or sterile. Minimalism is about choosing only what adds value to your life. You don't have to throw out everything, but you do need to be mindful of what stays. A simple, minimalist home can have powerful effects on your mood. According to research published in the Journal of Environmental Psychology, having less clutter around you can improve your focus and productivity. When everything has its place, you're less likely to feel overwhelmed. It's not just about tidying up, it's about creating a harmonious environment that reflects peace of mind. Minimalism invites you to make decisions that are more aligned with your values, which is incredibly freeing. Empty spaces give us room to pause and think. Have you ever noticed how a messy room can distract you from your work? Minimalists know that less stuff equals fewer distractions. With fewer things to maintain, there's more time for the things that bring you joy and satisfaction. When you stop hoarding things, you start to focus on what truly matters in life. Minimalism invites you to challenge your assumptions about what you need. Often, our homes are filled with things we think we must have, but they don't bring us joy or peace. By letting go of the unnecessary, you find freedom in simplicity. As minimalist author Joshua Becker writes, clutter is not just the stuff on your floor, it's anything that distracts you from living the life you want to live. Chapter 2. Unburdening the mind. How letting go liberates you. When you embrace minimalism, you're not just decluttering your home, you're decluttering your mind. Our brains are constantly bombarded with information, decisions, and distractions. The more we accumulate, the more our minds are weighed down. Minimalism, however, offers a way out. By shedding material possessions and focusing on what's essential, you free up mental space for creativity, focus, and peace. One effective strategy in this journey is the 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. It states that 80% of our results come from just 20% of our efforts. In the context of minimalism, this means identifying the 20% of possessions that truly serve your life and letting go of the rest. By cutting out the unnecessary, you can focus on what makes you happiest and most productive. Studies show that a cluttered space can negatively affect your brain's ability to focus. According to a study by Princeton University, clutter can reduce your brain's ability to process information and make decisions. By minimizing the clutter around you, you also clear up mental fog. Your brain isn't constantly working to make sense of chaotic surroundings. Instead, it can focus on what truly matters. Decluttering isn't just about removing physical objects, it's also about freeing yourself from the mental attachments you have to those objects. Many people hold on to things because they feel sentimental or because they believe they'll need them someday. But this mindset can create unnecessary stress and anxiety. Letting go of items means freeing yourself from the emotional burden attached to them. Author Marie Kondo famously says, "Does it spark joy? This simple question can help you focus on what's truly important in your life, leaving behind the unnecessary baggage. Another strategy is practicing mindfulness to help let go of attachments. Mindfulness allows you to be present in the moment and break free from past memories tied to possessions. By focusing on the now, you can start to release the emotional connections that clutter your mind. A study published in the Journal of Contextual Behavioral Science found that mindfulness helps individuals let go of their attachment to material possessions, leading to greater well-being and emotional freedom. Ultimately, minimalism helps you declutter not just your home, but your thoughts as well. The result? More mental energy and peace. You stop worrying about keeping up with trends, accumulating more stuff, or holding on to things that no longer serve you. And in that freedom, you can start to focus on what really matters, your values, your passions, and your well-being. Chapter 3. Emotional Detox. Letting go of attachment. Minimalism isn't just about physical objects, it's also about letting go of emotional baggage. Many of us hold on to things because of the emotional connections they carry. Maybe it's a gift from a loved one or an item tied to a memory. But the truth is, our attachment to these possessions can weigh us down emotionally. One key strategy for releasing this emotional attachment is to practice gratitude. When you focus on what you're grateful for in the present moment, you begin to detach from things of the past. Research shows that gratitude can improve your overall well-being by helping you focus on the positive aspects of your life rather than the material possessions you might be holding on to. A study from the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology found that practicing gratitude can increase happiness and reduce negative emotions. Another approach is to ask yourself, does this add value to my life? This simple question can help you assess whether the emotional attachment is worth keeping. If an item no longer serves a purpose or brings joy, it might be time to let go. This strategy can be tough, but it's an essential part of the minimalist mindset. Minimalism also helps you break free from the consumer mindset that equates happiness with ownership. A study published in Psychological Science revealed that people who focus on experiences rather than material goods are often happier. Experiences bring joy in the moment and create lasting memories, whereas material goods tend to lose their value over time. When you shift your focus from acquiring things to creating memories, you can begin to detach from your possessions and embrace a simpler, more fulfilling life. By letting go of possessions that hold emotional weight, you create space for more meaningful relationships and experiences. Minimalism helps you focus on what truly enriches your life, whether it's spending time with loved ones, pursuing passions, or practicing self-care. It's about reclaiming your emotional freedom and building a life that's centered on what brings you happiness, not what you own. If you're enjoying this content, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more tips on living a simpler, more intentional life. Chapter 4. Minimalism as a gateway to mindful living. One of the most powerful ways minimalism transforms your life is by encouraging mindfulness. When you simplify your environment, you can live more intentionally. Mindfulness is the practice of being present and fully engaged in the moment. When we reduce distractions, we can focus on what matters most in our daily lives. A key strategy to integrating mindfulness through minimalism is decluttering your space to promote mental clarity. Research shows that the state of our physical environment can impact our state of mind. A study published in Psychology Today found that people who live in cluttered environments tend to feel more stressed and distracted. By clearing the clutter, you create space to focus on your thoughts and emotions without unnecessary interruptions. Minimalism also encourages intentional decision-making. When you own fewer things, you spend less time deciding what to wear, what to buy, or what to clean. This frees up mental energy for more meaningful activities. In his book The Minimalist Mindset, author Danny Dover discusses how having fewer choices allows you to make better decisions and focus on what truly matters. Another effective strategy is the one in, one out rule. This simple concept helps you maintain a minimalist lifestyle by ensuring that new items only come into your life when something else is let go. By regularly evaluating your possessions, you can ensure that everything in your life serves a purpose and contributes to your happiness. Mindfulness also involves being present during everyday tasks, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or simply taking a walk. The beauty of minimalism is that it encourages you to appreciate the simple moments. As Thich Nhat Hanh, a famous mindfulness teacher, once said, "When you are mindful, you begin to see that everything you do is enough." By practicing mindfulness, you cultivate a sense of peace that helps you appreciate life, even in its smallest details. Moreover, mindfulness through minimalism can enhance your relationships. With fewer distractions, you're more present when interacting with others. Studies have shown that practicing mindfulness can improve your relationships by making you more attentive and empathetic. Minimalism helps eliminate distractions, which allows you to be fully present with the people who matter most. As you declutter both your space and your mind, you begin to notice how much more fulfilling life becomes. Focusing on fewer, but more meaningful, things helps you cultivate a richer, more mindful existence. By using minimalism as a gateway to mindfulness, you can experience greater peace and satisfaction in your day-to-day life. Chapter 5. The Joy of Saying No, Creating Space for What Truly Matters. Minimalism is not just about saying goodbye to things, it's also about saying no to the things that don't align with your goals and values. This may sound like a simple concept, but in a world filled with obligations and distractions, it's a powerful strategy for creating more space in your life. One way to practice saying no is by setting clear boundaries. Research shows that people who set boundaries have better mental health and more fulfilling relationships. When you learn to say no to things that drain your energy, you create more room for things that actually bring you joy. This could mean declining invitations, turning down projects, or simply saying no to commitments that don't align with your values. A great strategy for practicing this is the "not now, maybe later" approach. Instead of immediately agreeing to everything that comes your way, take a moment to evaluate whether it's truly worth your time. Is it something that aligns with your goals? Does it bring you closer to where you want to be? If the answer is no, then say no, without guilt. Saying no also means learning to let go of perfectionism. Many people feel compelled to say yes to everything because they want to appear capable or helpful. But perfectionism is a silent enemy of peace. Author and minimalist Courtney Carver says, "You can't have everything. You can have everything that matters." Letting go of the need to be perfect allows you to focus on what truly matters. An interesting fact is that saying no can help protect your time, which is arguably your most precious resource. In a study conducted by the American Psychological Association, it was found that people who actively manage their time have lower levels of stress and higher satisfaction with their lives. By saying no to time wasters, you free up more time to invest in what brings you joy, growth, and peace. Saying no also frees you from the stress of overcommitment. When you take on too many things, you dilute your energy and focus. The strategy of less is more applies here, too. By removing unnecessary commitments, you can pour your energy into the areas of life that really matter to you, whether it's family, self-care, or personal growth. In the end, the joy of saying no lies in the ability to prioritize your happiness and well-being. By embracing minimalism and rejecting what doesn't serve you, you make space for the things that are truly important. Chapter 6. Letting Go, Gaining More, The Paradox of Minimalism. Minimalism is full of paradoxes. It's the idea that by letting go of things, you can actually gain more. This may seem counterintuitive at first, but it's a powerful concept once you embrace it. When you let go of excess possessions, mental clutter, and distractions, you create space for greater freedom, happiness, and peace. One of the most striking paradoxes of minimalism is that by reducing the things you own, you open up room for more meaningful experiences. According to a study by Harvard Business Review, people who spend money on experiences, rather than material possessions, are happier and more satisfied with their lives. Experiences create memories and build relationships, which are far more valuable than any object. Letting go can also help you focus on your personal growth. When you stop accumulating things for the sake of status or comparison, you begin to invest more in yourself. This could mean pursuing a new hobby, learning a new skill, or deepening your relationships. The paradox here is that by having less, you actually gain more fulfillment in the form of personal development. Another interesting concept is how minimalism can help reduce decision fatigue. The average person makes over 35,000 decisions every day, according to research by the Journal of Consumer Research. When you own fewer things and have fewer commitments, you reduce the number of decisions you need to make. This leaves you with more energy to focus on important decisions, like investing in your future or nurturing your passions. Minimalism also helps you become more present. With fewer distractions, you have the ability to focus on the here and now. Studies show that living in the present moment leads to a greater sense of well-being and happiness. In the words of minimalist author Leo Babauta, the more you let go, the more you experience the richness of life. Lastly, letting go of excess can also lead to financial freedom. By reducing unnecessary purchases and focusing on quality over quantity, you free up money that can be used for things that truly matter. In his book Your Money or Your Life, Joe Dominguez suggests that minimalism can help you achieve financial independence, which in turn provides you with more time and freedom to live life on your terms. In conclusion, the paradox of minimalism is that by giving up what's unnecessary, you gain more of what's truly valuable. It's about simplifying your life to make room for what's most important: meaningful experiences, personal growth, and peace of mind. The more you let go, the more space you create for the things that truly matter. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights into living a simpler, more intentional life.